A no vote on the current health care bill.
To Republican Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison of Texas. Senator, we welcome you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. It's really good to have you. So, Senator, where do things stand right now?
Chaos. You know, it's now we're into trying to buy as much time as we can so that people know what is in this bill. But I think the idea of voting on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day is not one that anyone should have to be looking at. We need more time on this bill. We haven't even seen the new bill that's coming out that they're negotiating behind closed doors. So there's no way that we could effectively and correctly vote on a bill that's going to come out maybe on Saturday and then rush a vote through on Christmas Eve. Or I mean, it's just not, it's not the way the Senate ought to operate, and this bill is too important.
Well, you put your finger on the most important part of this process right now, which is that we are attempting to dramatically change 1/6 of our entire economy, something close to every single one of us and our families, without senators having read the thing. Has that ever been done before?
I cannot think of a time when we would be not given 72 hours to look at a major amendment. It's going to be called a manager's amendment, but it's a whole new bill because that's what all the negotiation is about. And there's no reason to rush it like this. It is 1/6 of our economy. It is the most important quality of life issue that we're going to face probably in our lifetimes. And to say, oh, time is more important than doing it right, I think the American people do not believe that. And I think people are showing it in the polls. They don't want this bill. They're scared of the cost. They're scared of the Medicare cuts, and they're scared of the taxes and mandates in it. It's just time to stop and start all over again and have a bipartisan effort.
Now, Senator, you've introduced a motion to send the bill back to committee because you're saying it's a classic example of bait and switch. What's the prognosis here? Where do you think this will end up?
It's most certainly bait and switch because what they're doing is starting the taxes next year. In 3 weeks, the taxes start, which is going to increase the cost of health care coverage. Every insurance policy is going to go up. Prescription drugs are going up. Medical equipment costs are going to go up starting in January of 2010. But the bill doesn't take effect until 2014. So you're going to have 4 years of taxes without anything that people can actually sign up for that is supposed to be the core of this bill. It's outrageous, and we are trying to send it back to the committee and say, fix this. So if you pass this monstrosity, at least don't tax people for it until there is something available for people to sign up for.
Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison from Texas. Senator, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much. Good to see you.
We've got some breaking news from Sandra Smith on some earnings.